Hello children, I am Sumati madam going to teach social study for standard 4 students. So children, take out the book lesson 3, The Northern Mountains, page number 15. The Northern Mountain stretches like a great wall across the northern and northeastern parts of our country, and it includes Karakoram, Ladakh and the Himalayan range of mountains. They are the highest mountain range in the world. See the map. Himalaya is written. It extends from Jammu and Kashmir in the north and Arunachal Pradesh in the northeast. It is about 450 km wide in the Kashmir and narrow down to about 160 km in the northeast. See the map again, all of you, carefully written Himalaya. The word Himalaya is a Sanskrit word. It means abode of snow, because a large part of Himalaya range is covered with snow throughout the year, and out of 10 highest mountain peaks, 9 of the peaks in the world are in the Himalayan range, and the highest mountain peak is Mount Everest, which is in Nepal. It is 8,848 meters high. Put tick mark in did you know in the green box. Now we'll discuss about the 3 mountain range in the Himalaya. These 3 mountain ranges are Himadri or the Greater Himalaya, second Himachal or the Middle Himalayas, third one is Sivalik or the Outer Himalayas. Now we'll discuss one by one. The first one, that is the Himadri or Greater Himalaya. It is the northernmost range of the Himalaya. It means in the northern part of Himalaya. The highest 3 mountain ranges. 3 mountain ranges means that one Mount Everest, second one Kanchenjunga, and third is Annapurna. 3 highest peaks are there in the Himadri. And the Kanchenjunga you see here, 8,556 meter high. It is the highest peak in India. Did you know? Put tick mark. And in this range, most of the big rivers like Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra, Indus, Satluj arise from this range. They arise from the moving sheets of ice called glaciers. As the glaciers move down to warmer region, the ice melts and give rise to river. So in this way, the river Ganga starts from Gangotri glaciers. And the second range, that is the Himalaya or Middle Himalaya, Himachal or Middle Himalayas. The Himachal range lies to the south of the Himadri range. And in this range, the mountains are not so high, and this region consists of forest covered mountain range and fertile and beautiful valleys. Some of these very few peaks are there, also covered with snow throughout the year. And in this range, some hill stations are there like Mussoorie, Simla, Darjeeling, and beautiful valleys like Srinagar, Nainital and Kangra. And third range, that is Shivalik or outer Himalayas. The southernmost and the lowest range of the Himalayas is Shivalik, and the slope covered with thick forest which is full of wild animals, and the area at the foothill of the Shivalik range is called Terai region. It receives heavy rainfall so that the land is very fertile. Deforestation in the Shivalik and the Terai region for wood and farmland has destroyed many of the forests. That's why the government of India made several protected forest areas such as Corbett National Park, Kaziranga National Park to protect animals and to stop deforestation. And planting of trees are also encouraged. Now we will discuss what is the importance of the Himalaya or why Himalaya is so important for us. There is some points are there, you see, or we will discuss now. The Himalaya stand like a wall to protect our country from enemies on our northern border. Secondly, they also protect us from the cold wind blowing from Central Asia. And the most important, the Himalayas stop the monsoon winds from going further north and bring heavy rainfall to the northern plains of India. The forest products we get from Himalayan range regions, and they are wood, medicine and other useful things. Several rivers that already we have discussed originate in the Himalayas, and the usefulness of the river all of you know. They provide us water and which make our land fertile. Dams built over this river and provide us with electricity. Now we will discuss life of the people in the northern mountains. A number of states like Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, West Bengal, Assam, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, Meghalaya and Arunachal Pradesh are located in the northern mountains. So the states and the people, their way of life we'll discuss now. The first, Jammu and Kashmir. The state is entirely mountainous. It is very cold in winter. Srinagar is the summer capital and Jammu is the winter capital of the state. The beautiful Kashmir Valley is a favorite of tourists, so every year tourists visit this place. It is surrounded by snow-covered mountains and lovely Dal and Ulla lakes. Houses on boats, which is called houseboats, float on the lakes. These are mostly used as hotels. Small boats are called shikaras, are used for boating and floating shops. The traditional dress worn by men and women in Kashmir is called firan, and in winter season, to keep them warm, people of Kashmir keep an earthen pot with burning coal known as kangri beneath their firan. The people of Kashmir make beautiful handicrafts from wood, brass, silver and papyrus. Saffron is a special crop of the state. The language which they spoken there are Kashmiri, Dogri, Urdu and Ladakhi. And festivals they are celebrating there. These are Eid, Shivaratri, etc. The second state, that is Himachal Pradesh. Himachal Pradesh with its snow-clad mountains, a beautiful state. its capital is Simla. Every year also the tourist visits the hill station like Simla, Dalhousie, Kulu and Manali every year. And the special attraction of this place, that is toy train which takes people from Kalka to Simla. And the climate here is ideal for the growth of fruits like apple, cherries, plum, apricots and peaches. Traditional clothes of women include tight pajama and loose kurta with scarves around their head. The men wear tight pajamas and loose shirt with colorful capes. See the picture, the people of Himachal Pradesh. Hindi is their official language of the state, but people mostly speak Pahari. The main festival Dussehra and Diwali. Next state, that is Uttarakhand. The state Uttarakhand recently formed hill state, which is Garhwal and Kumaon range. Dehradun is the capital of the state. Mussoorie in Garhwal and Nainital in Kumaon are important hill stations, and the slopes are covered with thick forest, trees like pine, oak, deodar and fir trees. They are home to variety of birds and animals. Some tourist or religious places are Gangotri, Yamunotri, Badrinath and Kedarnath. Then Sikkim. Gangtok is the capital of the small hill station. Kanchenjunga in Sikkim is the third highest mountain peak in the world. The state is famous for its orchids. Most of the people here belongs to Lepcha, Bhutia and Nepali tribes. Means the tribal people are there, and they are Lepcha, Bhutia and Nepali tribe. Women of the state traditionally wear long skirt called baku and the colorful jewelry made from beads. The next state, that is West Bengal. A hill station is there, that is Darjeeling, situated in the northern part of West Bengal. It is famous for tea grown on the slope of the hills. Now we'll discuss 7 states of northeastern part of our country, and they are known as 7 sisters. And the states like Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Manipur, Tripura and Mizoram. Arunachal Pradesh is covered by mountain, and the Brahmaputra river enters India through this state, and its capital is Itanagar. Assam is one of the largest states in this region. Its capital is Dispur. Assam is famous for its silk and tea. Then Meghalaya. The capital of Meghalaya is Shillong. The state gets heaviest rainfall in the country. Then Nagaland is the home of Nagas. People of Nagaland wear colorful shawls. Then the capital of Manipur is Imphal. The Manipur dance is famous all over the country. Next is Mizoram. Mizoram is situated in the south of the region. Its capital is Aizawl. The main language of the state is Mizo. And the last, that is Tripura. Tripura is surrounded on 3 sides by Bangladesh. Its capital is Agartala. People of the state make beautiful things from cane and bamboo. So children, put tick mark. Did you know? I finished the chapter. Now you see, I now know words to remember. Before also I told you, near I now know. Write down, fill in the blanks, and underline some important words. Then words to remember, answer in one word. So children, you all underline the red words and the same sentence and read the lesson thoroughly. Now we'll discuss exercise. Fill in the blanks, match the following, multiple choice, then answer the following. Fill in the blanks. Number 1, a long row of mountain is called a mountain range. 2, the highest mountain range in the Himalaya is the Himadri. Number 3, the area at the foothills of the Himalaya is called Terai region. Number 4, rivers in the northern mountains arise from moving sheets of ice called glaciers. People of Kashmir carry a kangri under their firan to keep warm in winter. Match the following. Number 1, B, Kanchenjunga. Number 2, lowest range in Himalaya, Shivalik. Number 3, origin of river Ganga, Gangotri. 4, Saffron, Kashmir. 5, 8,848 meter, Mount Everest. Now multiple choice question answer. Number 1, the highest mountain peak in India is Kanchenjunga. Number 2, the river Ganga originates from Gangotri. 3, which states gets the heaviest rainfall in the country? Meghalaya. Number 4, Mussoorie is an important hill station in the state Uttarakhand. Number 5, small boats that are used for boating and as floating shops in Kashmir are called shikara. Now we'll see, answer the following. There are 9 question answer. One by one I will show you and you all see. Number 1 question. Where do the Himalayas get their name from? The Himalaya got their name from the Sanskrit word Himalaya, which means abode of snow. A large part of Himalayan range is covered with snow throughout the year. Number 2 question. Name the ranges that make up the Himalayas, which is the highest and which is the lowest. The Himalaya consists of 3 mountain ranges that run parallel to each other. First one, the Himadri or the Greater Himalaya. Number 2, the Himachal or the Middle Himalaya. Number 3, the Shivalik or the Outer Himalaya. The Himadri is the highest among the 3 ranges and the lowest range of the Himalaya is the Shivalik. Number 3. How do rivers originate in the Himalaya? Rivers originate in the Himalayas from the moving sheets of ice called glaciers. As the glaciers move down to warmer regions, the ice melts and gives rise to rivers. Number 4. Question: what is being done to reduce the damage caused by deforestation in the Himalaya? The government has made several protected forest areas such as Corbett National Park and the Kaziranga National Park to stop deforestation and protect animals. Planting of trees is also being taken up. Then question number 5. How do Himalayas affect the climate of the northern plains of India? The Himalayas stop the monsoon winds from going further north and thus bring heavy rainfall to the northern plains of India. Number 6 question. What kind of climate does the northern mountain regions have? The northern mountain regions have cold climate. 7. How do the people of Kashmir keep themselves warm during winters? To keep warm in winter, the people in Kashmir keep an earthen pot with burning coal known as kangri beneath their firan. Number 8 question. Name 2 states in the northern mountain regions where tea is a major crop. West Bengal and Assam are the 2 states in the northern mountain regions where tea is a major crop. Number 9. What are the 7 sisters? Name them. Towards the east, the Himalayan ranges run across the states of Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Manipur, Tripura and Mizoram. They are called the 7 sisters. So children, all the 9 answers I will have shown you. So you all write question and answer in your copy. Thank you children.